Everybody, good morning. How are you? So today's video is going to be on another one of the spiritual lessons. And this one is going to be about changing our beliefs, changing beliefs that no longer serve us, that aren't true anyway, and to realize that many of the things that we think about ourselves or about particular situations um, are only true because that's what we believe. So we can, in fact, completely change our lives and the way that we perceive the earth and the world around us just by simply changing our beliefs. Now, this can be difficult for the reason that, beliefs are really strongly ingrained in our brains. And it takes a little while to form a new belief. But it's very exciting to know that whatever it is that you want to be a belief in your own mind and have it play out in your own life is a possibility. So if you're saying, for instance, like the world is, and I think we get really caught up in this one. I have before, so that's why I'm using it as an example. Um, like there's so much going on in the world that is, there's a lot of sad things going on in the world, and I want to help and I want to fix it. But just by believing that kind of holds it in place. So, I mean, I've worked with myself on this one. Now, you never want to deny or ignore the fact that there is darkness and there is, this polarity of energy here on Earth. You don't ever want to do that. But what you do want to do is just reaffirm those things that you'd like to believe and that you would like, to have as new belief patterns in your life. So instead of like focusing on that, start believing something different. Like, for instance, I believe that most people in the world are good people and they have good hearts and they want to be happy and they want to give to others and they want to, help co-create a beautiful earth. And so most likely, now that is more of a belief that I have in my head. Occasionally, if I see something, like if I'm online and like a news thing flashes up, it won't completely like take me, off into this other belief systems. But, it can happen if I continue to feed my mind these thoughts. Like, oh my gosh, this is happening in the world. This world is really scary. This is a bad place to be. I mean, you create what the world is. So the more people that kind of break themselves away from, the negativity or watching of the news or buying into that kind of fear programming, then that will, and it's nobody's fault. Like, don't blame yourself for doing that. I think the media has a certain kind of, I don't want to use, well, yeah, I'm going to use the word brainwashing technique to get people to, and it's not like, I don't know what it is where you want to see what's happening, or it's like you feel so bad already, and that's what you're going to do is you're going to watch the news just to kind of reaffirm your thoughts you already have going on. I haven't quite figured it out, but what I have noticed is that it's just like an addiction, like watching the news or watching the media, because We're not trying to let someone else put into our lives the beliefs that they want in our minds. What we're trying to do is create a new earth that's a love, happiness, and joy, and fun and everything else. So if that's what we're creating, then we have to emit that energy outwards. We have to be that energy. So in order to do that, we have to have different beliefs. The world is a good place, and it most certainly is. And the small percentage of things that are going on that they show in the news, now that's just a very small fraction of what's actually going on. And that's why I wanted to make this video about beliefs. Our beliefs about ourselves can hold us back. So that's another thing. If you believe, if like you were told something, all your life, then you've reaffirmed this belief over and over and over, and now it's become ingrained, and it's become something that is just now in your subconscious mind as fact. So you don't even need to think about it here. It's already there. Now, in order to fix the belief patterns about what you're thinking about certain things, take any thought or take any belief, write it down. I have this belief about something. Okay, and then look at it and ask yourself, is this really what I want to believe? And if it is, then cool, then keep it. But if it's something that you would like to change, or you would like to believe something different, then don't keep it, and write the new belief down that you would like to believe. And after you do that, work with one at a time. You don't want to get too many things going on, but work with the one belief first, if that's what you're going to work on, and start to just make an affirmation. Okay? Make an affirmation about that belief and just start saying it over and over again to yourself until it becomes a reality. Affirmations are really powerful. I think the thing is that people get confused and they try to do too many affirmations, and they want to do this and that and this and that. Work on one thing at a time, and it becomes much easier. Another thing that I've also found out about affirmations is, if you're trying to program your mind with an affirmation, the best time to do that is during like exercise or during a meditation. If you are, there's some forms of meditation where you just clear your mind, but there's other types of meditation where you're putting intentions in. So if you wanted to do your clear your mind meditation, but then after that, bring in to set into your mind the new intention, you could do that as well. Those are just a couple ways that you can kind of implant new beliefs into your brain, because really all they are is habitual thought patterns that are not true at all. You decide what's true for you. So, so that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. Beliefs have to change. Once you start going through a spiritual awakening, you realize that a lot of the beliefs you had are not true, and they can be changed, and you can create the life that you want to create. And you can have any beliefs that you want. So it's only up to you, and you don't have to let anyone else tell you what you should believe or what you should do or anything like that. And so this is another thing that you really want to kind of examine within yourself and take a look at, to make sure that you have all the beliefs in place that you would like to have, and you're not For instance, believing what other people do, or, you know, believing what's going on in the world when it's not true. It's just an illusion. So you can have a new happy illusion, if you want to call it that. But I think, well, if everything probably is an illusion, but why not like make it, you know, happy? Why do we have to live in misery? That's what I don't understand. I think we should all be happy. So, anyway, if you have any comments about this video or any questions, you can contact me. If you would like to set up a spiritual guidance counseling session, you can do that on my website. I also have other services on my website if you'd like to check those out. I'll put that below the video. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again when I do my next video in a couple of days. Okay, have a great day, you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.